What's up, YouTube? Lex and Joe. Oh man. Yeah. Just want to give you a update on a couple things. I did tell you in my last video that I would be going down to New York to attend Jay Cutler's seminar at the Bev Francis Powerhouse Gym on Long Island, and I did attend that. It was really awesome. I got there, and one of the guys who works with Jay saw I was wearing my Undisputed t-shirt and just said smile and snapped a picture of me, and a couple hours later that was on Instagram. So that was pretty cool. And that Undisputed t-shirt I've got is probably like 5 years old or something like that. So I've definitely grown into it, which is funny, but because when I bought it, it was like super baggy, and now it's like, I don't know, tighter than this one probably. So it's funny. Seminar with Jay was pretty good. Him and a couple other bodybuilders were there, and kind of the overall theme of it was, Jay talked about his life in a box and how when he was training and competing in the Mr. Olympia contest, nothing else mattered. So he would turn his phone off and just focus on him and bodybuilding and working out and doing everything he could do to be the best. And I think for most people that doesn't really work, because you got a family life and you got everything else going on outside of it. You can't like quite live in your box, just like focused on one thing, like your career, your job, whatever. And he did talk about how that also did affect some relationships. But I think that a lot of people who are really successful can relate to that they have their one thing that they really focus on, it's their career or whatever it is, and they're really good at it. That's what they put the most of their energy towards. So they talked about that. But overall, or I guess a common thread between everybody who spoke was about eliminating negativity and drama from your life. And there are certain people who, no matter what, just thrive on drama and controversy, and you just need to get them out of the picture. And I can totally relate to that, because I've said that plenty of times over the last couple years, and just not having any time for bullshit and negativity in my life. And I'm over it. Life's too short. So and if you're out there trying to pursue something and reach your goal, whatever it is, then you can't have a negativity around you bringing you down. So Jay opened it up for like a Q&A portion, or Q&A, I guess, segment of the seminar. And the question I asked him, because I'm getting ready to compete my first show, was, what advice would he have for somebody who's going to compete in their first show? And he said basically two things to sum it up. Number one, find somebody who you trust to evaluate your physique on a weekly basis, and taking pictures in the same lighting, doesn't always, in the same time of day and all that, doesn't always tell the true story, because nothing's as good as in living color, like in person. But he made a point to say that you don't want to have your wife evaluate you or your best friend, because they're not going to necessarily look at you objectively. So find somebody who knows what they're talking about and knows what they're looking at as far as competing goes, and have them look at you each week to see how you're progressing and to make changes as you go, which kind of ties into the second thing he basically said was, don't feel like you're locked in to a program where you have to do X, Y, and Z. Like, you don't have to do an hour of cardio every day because that's what somebody told you to do, or you don't have to eat this many calories, or just eat chicken, broccoli, and asparagus because that's what somebody told you to do. So but again, overall, to sum it up, it was a good seminar. I heard a lot of the same information that I've heard before, just watching different videos, but it was really the common thread that I can't stress enough was just about eliminating negativity and having extreme focus on your goals. So if you want to achieve something in life, or whatever it is, business, fitness, health, whatever, if you focus on it and make a priority, you'll get there. So, and then the other thing to update you guys on, I had my body fat checked yesterday, and body fat testing is what it is. It's not like it's not like the Bible. It's not like I'm going to go by, oh, my body fat says I'm this, so I'm good, and oh, I got to get down to this to be on stage. Like, really whatever body fat percentage I end up at the day of the show is whatever I end up at. I mean, I'm not really focused on hitting a certain number, but you know, I would like to get down to like the 4% range, which is definitely possible. That's what most people are on stage at anyways. But again, it's just a tool to kind of measure and track your progress a little bit. So I haven't had mine checked in about 8 months. And when I did, so this is going back to April, I had about 205 pounds of lean mass, and I think I weighed like 230-ish or so, and I was about 10% body fat. So I'm not quite sure on those numbers, but this time I had it checked and I had gone up a pound of lean body mass, which was great. My body weight was down almost 10 pounds, like gross weight, and my body fat was down to 7.75%. So I'm under 8% body fat. I've gained a little bit of muscle, and really I've just lost fat. Out of the weight I've lost since April, I've lost fat, which is great because I've been dieting roughly about 10 weeks, you know, and I'm just, you know, sticking to what seems to be working. I'm eating 3,300 calories a day, which breaks down to about 250 protein, 410 carbs, and about 73 fats. You know, give or take. I don't exactly hit that number every day, and it's, you know, best measurements, but it's pretty darn close. And the only change that I think I'm going to make is to start incorporating a higher carb day, and maybe push it on Sundays to 600 or you know, 550, 600, 650 grams, and see, because I've been losing weight pretty steady, and so I just kind of want to start testing the waters with how my body reacts to the additional carbs, and also getting that benefit of extra energy. So but that's pretty much it for the update. I appreciate you guys for watching. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up down below. I will be posting a couple more videos on some how-to exercises for dumbbell row and behind the neck lat pull downs. I just got to edit those and get them out there for you guys, as well as more cooking, you know, recipe, nutrition videos, and goal setting videos. So more to come. I appreciate you guys for watching. See you soon.